All right, so I had a patron supporter that wanted to know how to go about accepting a job offers because he got a lot of opportunities. So he wanted to know how would I go about accepting job offers. All right, guys. So you guys know my motto with this shit. As with anything I do, guys, long term. All right, long term. We thinking long term thinking. So let's say hypothetically one job is offering $100,000 and one is offering $75,000. Well, obvious, I'm gonna try what I'm gonna go with the 100, right? Not so fast, my friend. I'm gonna go with the one that gives me the most opportunity to grow, or the one with the most benefit to get on the back end. All right. So I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but some jobs offer you stock where you can get stocks into the job or whatever, which gives me incentive to hope the job succeeds. All right. So when you're doing these jobs, you want to look at things that's going to affect you long term, not just the money on top. All right. I'll give you guys a perfect case in point. Do you guys know how a lot of record labels ripped off a lot of artists and shit like this? It's because what they would do is they would say, "Oh, we're gonna give you $1 million up front." And you're like, "Yeah, you get no publishing." But the artist thinking like, "Well, I got $1 million right now. Fuck the publishing." 30 years later, 20 years later, 30 years, whatever the case may be, this song is still selling. People still licensing out. Them people that made that shit 200 times over. All right. So to understand this, guys, you want to look at the back end. So one deal might have said, "Well, we ain't gonna give you but 100,000 up front, but we're gonna give you 7 cents on the publishing," right? You got another one saying, "Well, we ain't gonna give you none on the publishing, or we're gonna give you 1 cent on the publishing, and we're gonna give you $1 million up front." Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, the one that's gonna give you that back end on the publishing, that's the one that's gonna pay the most money. So you got to think long term. Right now, I'm about to start shopping my book to publishers and shit like this here. I'm smart enough to know I want royalties on the book, not so much in the advance. I want an advance too, but I'm gonna be looking at the royalties. I want what's gonna make money 30, 40 years from now. So in this right here, you want to see which job's gonna let you buy stocks into the. That's the main thing I will be looking at. Do any of these jobs let me get stocks into the company? All right. 401k, things like that, IRA, things like that. That what you gonna make a lot more on the back end, not just, "Oh, this one pay 100 and that one pay 75. Listen, that's hypothetically say you go into a job and you want to counter their offer. Don't counter it with more money up there. That's short. That's how beta males think. Don't come out, "Oh, well, I want 125. Fuck that. I want stocks into the company." What about 401k? How much vacation time how much paid vacation time I get? Shit like that. Back end shit. And they gonna be looking at you like, "Damn, this motherfucker smart. Damn, we can't rip this one off. He got some damn sense." So you wanna do it like that, guys. You wanna get back end money, long term thinking, no short term thinking. Let the beta males think short term. All right. So here's the thing. All right. Now, I had a guy ask me how to cheat and get away with it. All right. So before I tell him how to cheat and get away with it, I want to go to the front part of this first. So you're in a relationship and you want to cheat. I'm gonna tell you why I don't respect that. And y'all guys know I'm not on no moral ethics type bullshit. I'm gonna tell you why I don't respect that. Why would you get into a relationship and then want to cheat? So there's only 2 ways that would happen. She punked you, which means that she gave you the ultimatum and you caved like a little girl, like a little bitch. You caved in, or you had a scarcity mindset, which means that you wanted the girlfriend or the wife for security, and then you're gonna date outside, you're gonna date around that. Now, y'all guys know I'm not on no ethics over here, so I'm not bashing you because you decided to cheat on your wife. Fuck them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I ain't on that bullshit. Fuck them. What I'm on is the peace of mind. You know how much hell it's gonna be in going through this, trying to remember lies and this, that, and the other? Ain't nobody got time for that. Listen, before I tell you how to cheat and get away with it, listen, go home and tell her you don't want to be in a relationship no more, or you don't want to be married no more. If you want to fuck other bitches, just go home and tell her you don't want to be in a relationship no more. Now, guys, like I told you guys before, the thing about me being a guy that tell guys to lie, this and other, guys, I always just told you to string a girl along or lead a woman on. So let's hypothetically say you meet a woman and a woman say, so are you just casually dating or are you open to a relationship one day? And I'll say, yeah, I'm open to a relationship one day if the the right girl comes along. All right, which is leading her on or stringing her along, because I'm theoretically not. All right, but I want to fuck her too. But I'm not finna, this is the thing, guys. As me and my MGTOW brothers have them figured out, and yes, I'm claiming MGTOW, because back in the day, guys, when I first got on YouTube, what I thought MGTOW was a bunch of bitter men sitting at home jacking off the porn. Oh, fuck them bitches, man. I hate them bitches. And get on the internet and bitch and complain about female nature. What I've learned is that MGTOW is actually guys who do fuck women. They just don't want to give them much of that non-sexual attention or get in a relationship with them. And if that's the case, if that's what a MGTOW is, then I'm definitely MGTOW, because I really don't want to give women much of my non-sexual attention, and I definitely don't want to get in a relationship because everything is fixed for them to win. So I don't want to get in a relationship. I don't want to have kids and shit like that, because the system is for them. All right. So if that's what the case, if being a MGTOW means you can fuck bitches, you just don't want to get in a relationship, then I'm definitely a MGTOW. I'm definitely a man going his own way. All right. I just thought MGTOW was a bunch of bitter men who got on the internet and bitch and complain about female nature and sit at home and cry and bitch and moan about female nature. No, MGTOW is actually guys who do fuck women, but for female nature and their ways, we choose not to get in a relationship or a marriage or have kids. All right, so here's the thing, guys. You're gonna meet women, especially when you my age, you're gonna meet women who ask you this shit right up front sometimes. Sometimes they ain't gonna ask you, they'll ask you some shit like, are you open? Because up here in New York, guys just date. Dating is a big thing up here in New York. It's a big city, and guys got a lot of options, women got a lot of options. So a lot of people up here just casually date. All right, and so what'll happen is you'll go on a date sometime with a girl, and she'll just want to know, is you even open for a relationship down the road? And I say, yeah, I'm open for a relationship down the road. I'm just leading on. I ain't open for shit. All right, and then say we start dating and we fucking around. 3 months, 4 months in, she'll start trying to throw the ultimatum around or trying to hint at a relationship, and I just let her know, man, you suck that dick just a little harder, maybe, just maybe. I screen women alone, but I would never get in a relationship with one. Not that I'm on some ethics bullshit. I don't have any ethics. My thing is, I don't need the fucking headache. So, here's the thing. Don't never get in a relationship. And if you are in a relationship right now and you want to cheat and do this, that, and the other, go home and tell the girl, listen, we can still see each other, man, but I'm kind of want to just do my own thing right now. Never agree to get in a relationship. You can string her along as long as the bitch is dumb enough to go along with it. Just never agree to it. And it's not that I'm on some don't lie to women ethical bullshit. Fuck that bullshit. Fuck that ethical bullshit. I'm on the I don't need the stress. All right? You motherfuckers know we men can't remember what we had for breakfast. You think you're going to remember all them goddamn lies you're going to be having to tell this woman? All right? So you don't need the fucking stress. All right? Then you're going to start fucking with another girl, and then she going to want to start catching feelings, and then she going to want to probably start, fuck shit up between you and your... Man, you don't need that stress. So it's not that I'm all ethical and nothing like that, because y'all know I lie, cheat, steal. The thing for me is I just don't need the stress. So it ain't that I care about the bitch feelings. I don't need the stress on my head. All right? So don't never agree to get in a relationship. But if you choose to want to do that and you just want to deal with the stress and deal with the shit, the number one way to fucking a girl and getting away with it, man, is to deal with girls that are out of pocket. All right? This why you can't catch your woman cheating. All right? She don't deal with dick that's in pocket. She ain't going to go, listen. A woman is not going to go fuck with a dude that's in her neighborhood or some shit like that right there. The dumb ones will, all right? But generally speaking, it'll be some dude in another neighborhood. A dude that's out of pocket, all right? Deal with women that's out of pocket. Don't be trying to fuck with girls that's in your vicinity. Deal with women that's out of pocket. All right, that way they don't know your life. They won't know where you stay at. Most time they won't even know where you work at. Shit like this right there. Don't be dealing with girls if you're trying to cheat on your girl and you're dealing with a girl in your neighborhood that know where you live. You're dealing with a woman at work that know where you work. So if she start catching feelings, she gonna want to start trying to fuck shit up. So deal with bitches that's out of pocket, women that don't know where you work, women that don't know where you stay. That way, when you don't want to fuck with them no more, you can just disappear. All right? But, that's something that I would have probably done back in my earlier days. Now, me being a man that learned how to be alone and shit like that right there, I no longer had that scarcity mindset. And so therefore, see, back in the day, I would get into a relationship and then I maybe step out of something because I needed that woman at home. That's like my security because I didn't like being alone or whatever the case may be, or I want to have that reliable pussy. All right. Well, now I get my reliable pussy another way. I put bitches that won't submit in my friend zone, so I always have reliable pussy. So guys, you don't have to get in relationships and cheat to have reliable pussy. Just put bitches who won't submit or put bitches who won't act right, put their ass in the friend zone, lead their ass on, let them let them know that, hey, you just, I need to see a little bit more better effort out of you, and then you'll get more of my non-sexual attention. Put their ass in the friend zone, that's your reliable pussy, and then you go out here and you date up whoever you want. So you always have your reliable pussy. I got plenty of reliable pussy. I got plenty of bitches in the friend zone. So you don't have to get in a relationship to have reliable pussy. See, this is what he in a relationship for. He want reliable pussy. See what I'm saying? He want reliable pussy, but then he want a variety of pussy too. So he went and got in a relationship, and then he want to sneak around and do this, that, and the other, when all he had to do was put bitches who wouldn't submit in the friend zone and let that be his reliable pussy. And then you don't have to deal with the stress and headache of remembering your lies and all this other bullshit. All right, guys. So that's the thing on that. But getting back to the first topic about the job offers, man, guys, long-term thinking. All right, we doing long-term thinking. This is alpha male strategies, not beta male strategies. We ain't thinking what's gonna make me the most in 2 or 3 months. I'm thinking about, if I do this, what's gonna make me benefit me more 5 or 10 years down the road. Also, all jobs are not the same. Some jobs carry more prestige and more weight if you're working for them. All right. So let's hypothetically say you got a journalism degree from Purdue. Is that gonna be the same thing as having a journalism degree from Harvard or Princeton? All right, you got a journalism degree, but certain colleges carry more prestige. Working for certain jobs, to put that on your resume, hey, I work for this job here. This job carries more weight. Even though that other job might pay a little bit more, this job here carries a lot more weight. Up here at the gym, up here in New York, I work for the most prestige gym in New York City, the most expensive gym in the city. And so whenever I tell clients I trained at this gym here, they like, ooh, because they know that gym hires the best trainers. They only hire very skilled trainers, all right? Now, there's other gyms up here that pay just as much as it to us, all right? It may charge them more, but it pay us the same as much as some of these other gyms. But people know that this job has more prestige. It carries more weight. So you got to take all that into account. Which job carry more prestige, all right? So you got to just sit down and weigh all your options out. See, if main thing I'm going to look into it, see if any of these jobs let you get stock into the job, all right? That's what you want. You want to see if you can get stock into a job. And if you're dealing with some of these corporate jobs, they definitely offer stock options and shit like that, IRA, 401k, things like that. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at what I'm going to get on the back end. And when I go looking for my publishing deal for my book, I'm going to be looking for what publishing deal is going to give me more money 10, 20, 30 years from now. All right. Not just, oh, this one going to give me a $50,000 advance and this one going to give me a $10,000 advance. Yeah, but what those royalties looking like? All right. So that's the thing, guys. Back end, smart thinking, no short-term thinking. And stop getting these goddamn relationships with women so you can have reliable pussy, and damn sure don't let them punk you. All right. The bottom line is this here, guys. I'm not opposed to lying to women. Fuck them bitches. But what I am opposed to is stress. I don't need the stress of when you doing all this and that, sneaking around the car. Ain't nobody got time to be doing all that bullshit, man. You leave these bitches on as long as they dumbass or let you string them along, and at some point they'll walk away. I got some girls in the that I've been dating now, and you know they've been asking me more and more about a relationship, and I string them along like, you know, I like to take my time, this and that other case, and eventually at some point they'll walk away, right? I'm well aware of that. Let them walk away and I'll replace them, but I'm never gonna let that scare me into getting into a relationship because I'm scared of losing reliable pussy. All right, that ain't gonna never happen. So I want all my alpha males over here. I don't want you guys dealing with stress. Lying and sneaking around with women, that shit is stressful as fuck. Man, listen, I can have a bitch leave here right now and have another girl pass her in the hallway and they couldn't say that. Y'all guys seen my video I had on YouTube where I had girls in the video. Well, how can I fucking do that? How can I put videos? Because all the girls who I date, if they see the video, which a couple of did, they already know I'm dating other women. So it's not like, oh, what's this going? They already know I date other women. All right. So the point of me saying is I don't gotta sneak around. I don't gotta do that. I can put any girls on these videos I want to because all the girls know I date other girls. I just leave them alone. I just string them along and make them think that, you know, maybe one day I'm open to a relationship, which I really am not. And then one day they'll figure it out and they'll take their ass on. Good fucking riddance. I'm gonna stay dicking these bitches down. So never get no relationship, guys, unless you just ready to just really be with one girl. Who wants to deal with that fucking stress? That is stress. No, I don't want you guys sneaking around and shit like this. You ask anybody who live a life where they ain't obeying the law and shit, they gotta look over their shoulder and shit, and ain't nobody got, man, listen, ain't nobody, I know I got cousins and shit who live, you know, break the law and shit, and they gotta look over their shoulder, they gotta look in the rear view mirror. I'm like, man, why don't you just get a job? Who the hell got time to be all in the rear view mirror? Ain't nobody who got time for that shit, guys. Stress free. How much? I don't give a fuck how much money you making doing illegal shit, man. The amount of stress to constantly be looking over your shoulder, man, just go get a job. And if this the case with this cheating shit, you're gonna be constantly looking over your shoulder. You gotta constantly put your phone on lock. You gotta constantly delete text messages, man. Fuck that shit. Just tell these bitches you don't want no fucking relationship and be done with it. All right, go home and tell that bitch right now, listen, I'm willing to go on with you, but I'm ready to fuck some more bitches. You tell that bitch just like that, I'm ready to fuck some more bitches. Tell her just like that. All right, guys, like the video, comment down below. Long-term thinking on these jobs, and stop letting these bitches punk y'all into these relationships, man.